Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for our financial freedom. We are doing a pretty good job about it. You can actually see here, since this moment we were buying the Jasmy price at back then. Obviously no one was paying attention, but obviously I was still making videos about Jasmy price at saying that, you know what, this is a good moment to buy. And from there, can you believe that we are up something like 200%? You can also see here some of the short-term recent trades that we are taking right here, and I'm just inviting you to the front lines because you know what, the more we are, the stronger we become. But we want to talk about the Jasmy price today, because Jasmy was up more than 30% today, and this is something that we were actually anticipating. This didn't come as a surprise. Let me quickly just show you what we were talking about in the latest video on Jasmy here on the channel. But I wanted to show you the amazing mark of accumulation pattern that has been happening here on the Jasmy price, and it's something that really has me super bullish, because throughout the crypto market and basically the history of market, the work of accumulation is still to this state the strongest bottoming structure that you can see. And we saw what happened with VeChain today. For example, it was just flashing something like 25% all of a sudden. Can you imagine, since the backtest of this, it has already risen something like 100%, right? So looking at Jasmy here, we are on a good trajectory, and you can expect anything, just breaking this main resistance that we have on the Jasmy price. That it's something like $0.008 per Jasmy. Eventually this is gonna get broken, and when we break this resistance, it's gonna feel like there was never a resistance to begin with. Just be aware of that. Exactly as you saw, we were using the VeChain price as a blueprint as to what was going to happen with the Jasmy price. Unfortunately, not a lot of people could actually watch that video. I think maybe 600 people or something like that watched the video, and I think it's really unfair that the video would not be shown to a lot of people. So I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. Make some noise for the algorithm. Say something in the comment section. Let's spread this good news here on the Jasmy price before it is actually very too late, right here. So what we can see here with the Jasmy price is that yes, we have finally gotten to the main resistance level that we have here, the most important resistance line on the Jasmy price that we talked about it. That is something that is important already. What you are seeing here is the Jasmy price on a weekly time frame, and you can see a falling wedge that we have been monitoring for years at this point. All this, what you are seeing here, we have always treated it as just a backtest of this whole thing. What we needed was just a price, a poke above this resistance level, right? And that's exactly what we got. So confirmation is there that the backtest is complete. Now what we are looking for are the next price targets right here of this falling wedge. And as I always say, it has two price targets, right? One is less bullish, and the other one is actually much more bullish. So we are looking at price target of something like 5 cents, as well as something like 9, 10, and 11 cents thereabout, right? I'm not talking about a very long time, like 2025 or something like that. I'm talking about this year. Obviously I cannot pinpoint like exactly the day it's gonna happen, but I think we are really close, right? I was also showing you the Jasmy price in this way, saying that, you know what, this is a nice work of accumulation pattern. And looking at the history of the work of accumulation patterns, I mean, after accumulating for more than 600 days here, you can see on the Jasmy price right from this moment, the beginning of the work of accumulation, until where we are today, that's like something like 650 days or 648 days to be exact. And you can see that really, I mean, this is massive accumulation right here. The process is painful, obviously, and many people cannot see what exactly is happening right here, but I think we have a clear plan right here with the Jasmy price. That if you are looking into buying Jasmy, probably this is not the buy time, but I still think that the price can even continue going higher, and almost like with a high degree of certainty, a backtest of this resistance is going to appear at some point before we even continue going higher. Now you are probably asking me, what do you mean by going higher, right? There are so many approaches we can take to this price set. The bottom line is that thing is extremely bullish, right? As I always say, obviously nobody listens when the price is down, but let's see how it goes today, right? But it's basically what we have here with Jasmy. Aside of the falling wedge that I was just talking about, you also have an amazing structure right here, in which you can actually see that you can form a triangle here with this downward sloping resistance, which already has gotten broken out of backtest. Nice backtest. We have set a higher high. That is confirmation there that the backtest is done. And you can also see that we have something like this right here at the very bottom. Usually your price target is the thickest part of this, and we did it in the last video. That's actually taking you to something like 1.8 cents to something like 2.2 cents thereabout. That is the next price target that we are looking for here on the Jasmy price. That from the current price, that's actually something like maybe 183% or something like that. Remember when we were talking about these things when we were down here, that was something like a 250%. Obviously as the price goes higher, the the returns get shrinked a little bit. So that's why it's really important to be paying attention to the market all the time, right? Not only on bullish days. Now basically what I'm trying to say is that whatever is going to happen in the immediate short term now with Jasmy really doesn't matter, because already we have satisfied the conditions that we wanted to see for the bullish stance to be confirmed on the Jasmy price, and that's exactly what we have right here. But is this all what we have here on the Jasmy price?